Hello, astrology explorers, and welcome back to another weekly horoscope reading for the week of November 29th through December 5th. This is such an exciting week. We're going to start off with a lot of energy coming from Mars, a lot of positive sextile energy, and go right into the end of this week with a wonderful solar eclipse, ending the cycle of Sagittarius and Gemini eclipses that have been going on since 2020. So we are in for an exciting week. But before we begin, please remember to subscribe and welcome to all my new subscribers that I saw sign up in last week's video, as well as those who are listening for the first time today. Welcome to the community of Bella Star Astrology, where we are astrology explorers learning all about how the universe is affecting our daily lives through astrology. So if you are interested in astrology, if you're interested in how these planetary energies affect you, feel free to subscribe so you can learn all about it. There'll be so many new things coming up, including a full reading on this upcoming solar eclipse, which I will link below so that you can learn all about how it's going to affect your sign specifically. And let's jump right into how this week's energy is going to bring about changes within our daily lives. November 29th, we're going to start with the Mars in Scorpio trine Neptune in Pisces. This is going to start those creative juices flowing. It's going to be such an exciting energy. You're going to feel it's palpable in your energy and in your field, and maybe see some new or old friends starting some amazing ideas, hitting them off the ground, or yourself if you're interested in pushing your idea forward. This is a great day to sit down and think through and plan out what you'd like to do. Maybe there's a big project or a big dream you haven't been able to quite get off the ground. This is the energy with Mars trine Neptune to push you, to get you to do greater things. Go ahead and embrace these projects, embrace these new ideas, and maybe take the first step towards the dream that you've been trying to weave together. And speaking of dreams, we're going to have some big sextile energy on November 30th. There's going to be 3 in particular that will get us energized with the ideas and with the loves around us. Starting with Mercury in Sagittarius, which will be sextile Saturn in Aquarius, whilst the Sun in Sagittarius will be sextile Saturn in Aquarius as well. This is highlighting the talents and sharing those talents with others. Sun in Sagittarius really pushing us to shine in the ideas that may be unconventional, in the ways that are unconventional. And most importantly, Mercury, which will push us to communicate how we feel, what we're doing, what we're trying to achieve in this life, especially with the freedoms that Sagittarius represents, pushing us towards a more free and open way to communicate with others. Maybe about that big project you were scheming on 29th and what you'd like to do with it, how you'd like to show off your talents. For those of you who do take a leap and really take a chance on this day on a new idea that you'd like to push forward, remember that there are big rewards when you follow the stars. This is a great time for you to push that idea because they'll come with maybe some recognition. Maybe you'll find a nice partner to help you push it forward. Maybe you'll find someone who's interested in your idea and maybe, like a Shark Tank type, help you to develop it. Make sure that you share it. Make sure that wherever you are, you're able to share that idea with others. It'll be a great time to really communicate how you'd like to see it pulled through. And of course, all of those who invest in their dreams really do see it come through in the end. And of course, the last sextile on November 30th will be Venus in Capricorn, which will be sextile Neptune in Pisces. And this is such a great, great energy for those of you who are thinking of getting engaged. And although it's a Tuesday and it's a random day, maybe it's a great day to ask your lover if they want to engage with you, if they want to take things more seriously, if they're thinking of going steady with you, right? In the old ways. And of course, if you're marrying someone, maybe this is a great time to sit down and plan that wedding, plan what you'd like to see, hear them out on what they'd like to see on your commitment, maybe what their ideas of marriage are all about and what they'd like to see for their wedding. And of course, just a great day to have a romantic date. If you haven't already thought of something to do, this is your sign. Take them out somewhere nice. Bring a candlelight dinner at home or have a candlelight dinner at home. Do something nice with your partner on this day, since Venus is very supportive of those serious commitments that we're all trying to engage in. And of course, we move on to December 1st. And this is when Neptune finally goes direct in Pisces. And, retrograde Neptune was great for lifting that veil and for trying to help us to get more organized and for forgetting about our daydreams. But when Neptune goes direct in Pisces in its own sign, really supporting the experience of our dreams, maybe even helping it become reality. This is big law of attraction energy. So push yourself forward to really daydream a little bit more and maybe be a little bit bolder with the things you're trying to achieve. Such an exciting week, I tell you. December 1st is a great day to let your imagination run wild. Let the thoughts and daydreams come into reality. Sit down and write them down, write them out, because what you write gets created, right? What you write is also a thing, helps you push forward the ideas and dreams that you have. And then to finish off the week, guys, I am super excited to announce that December 4th, new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. Took a lot to say, right? But the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius is the last of the eclipses in the series of Gemini Sagittarius eclipses that we've been experiencing. And truly, the first sign that the South Node will be leaving Sagittarius and entering our wonderful, mysterious Scorpio in the coming weeks. This is such a good time for you to really sit down, spend time with those you care about, look at what you need to end in order to move forward in your life. Look at what these last year and a half of eclipses has transformed about your life. We've all been transformed in the last year and a half, no matter where you are in the world, thanks to the panorama. And most importantly, thanks to the way that life was and how fast paced and how crazy it was, we're suddenly being asked to slow down. And that Sagittarius need for freedom is sort of being quieted for our need to be a part of the greater collective, of the greater community. That individual ideology might have been in battle with your outside experience, right? So now that the cycle is ending, this is a great time to sort of embrace what new things have been brought into your life. Now, it's not a great time maybe to start a new business since it's a solar eclipse and it's on the new moon, but it might be a great time to sit down and think of all of the things that have transformed in your life. Think of all of the people who have transformed it in the last year and a half. Who have you attracted? What have you attracted? What things have changed in your life? What feelings have changed in your life? Most importantly, go ahead and listen to my new moon solar eclipse video, which I will link above, so you can learn all about how this solar eclipse is going to affect each of your signs. Now, in our individual lives, as we fight for the freedoms individually and as a collectively, as a collective, learn that this will affect each and every one of us in a different way, and that it will touch us in a different way. So go ahead and think of the different ways that it has changed your life. Accept them and embrace them so that you can move forward in this experience that you are in. Thank you so much for those of you who have embraced this channel. As you all know, I have a goal of reaching 100 subscribers by December 31st. So if you haven't already subscribed and you've really enjoyed this reading, please go ahead and subscribe. It will really help this channel move forward and get the traction that it needs to really attract the other astrology explorers that are out there wondering, why is this happening to me this week? Well, it's because Venus is in Capricorn and sextile Neptune and Pisces that you're probably getting a lot more proposals, maybe a lot more dates when you're on Bumble or on one of the different websites to connect with others, right? So thank you so much for subscribing to this channel if you have. And for those of you still wondering if you should subscribe, remember that every subscription helps this channel grow. And I'm so grateful for all of the interest that this channel has generated over the last few weeks. We have been posting, or I've been posting. And most importantly, I have a goal of getting to 100 new subscribers by December 31st. So that would really help me get to my goal if you'd share it with your fellow astrology explorers. And if you don't already know, I'm a part of a duo with Astronatic, which hosts the Astro Read podcast. And you can check out our latest episode on Adele's astrology, as well as new episodes that we post every other week. Most importantly, if you're interested in your own astrology reading, I provide readings to those who are interested. If you go to my Instagram account at Bellastar Astrology, you can send a direct message and I'll share all about how you can get your own personal reading, especially those who are lovers and are interested in synastry. Now that Venus is in Capricorn and you're wondering, is he really serious or is she really into me? Go ahead and go to my Instagram account and direct message me, and I'll tell you all about how you can get your own personal reading. Now, thank you so much for subscribing, for watching this video all the way to the end, and please go ahead and click that like button and that subscribe button so that you can hear all about the energies happening every week. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please share it with your astrology explorers. Thank you so much and have a wonderful week.